Alright guys, hey, welcome to another video. I'm fresh from coming from the Eibach's 15th anniversary Honda meet in Fontana. Literally just landed back in Honolulu at 2 o'clock. Now I'm getting ready to put on my parts. I couldn't even wait. Can't let the day go to waste. So a few things that I picked up from the Eibach meet. I just picked up my new Mugen shift knob. I got it in red because the Mugen seats, as everyone knows, is going to be black, and the Type R is supposed to have the red accent. So I went and got the red shift knob for whenever I get the Mugen seats. I'll still have some type of red trim, a red accent inside the car. And then the biggest thing I went there for, I went to pick up. Right now it's taped up because I'm about to get ready to install it with you guys, but I got the Mugen front garnish. We have to drill into the car, into the stock trim. You have to drill in. So I'll go over the things you need: a drill, a measuring tape, because you need to measure 10 millimeters on this drill bit. So I used the tape method, tape that off. I'm going to start off with this smaller drill bit and then continue on. Then this is a sticker. This nut plate is what goes into that drilled hole, and then you drill this into, or you screw this into it to hold it tight, and then you place this sticker over the whole thing. That way you don't see the nut plate. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and drill into there, 10 millimeters, and that's it. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so I taped it off. You got to make sure everything's good, perfectly aligned. Use painter's tape, that way you're not using any other rough tape that's going to remove some paint. And then this is very nerve-wracking, but for Mugen, I only do this for you. Nice and slow. That's the first one. First step, you just saw me use this drill bit. Good thing you have the 10 millimeters, that's all you're going to go into. Now I'm going to remove the carbon fiber, because now I have where my pilot hole is going to be. So I'm going to remove the carbon fiber because I don't want to make this any bigger than what it is. This screw, the head of this screw, this flat head, is going to be what holds this carbon fiber into this nut plate. Place that right there. Now I'm going to grab my bigger drill bit, and then right here I'm going to wallow this bad boy out. And that was pretty fast. Just like that. And then you're going to take your riv nut and hopefully, nope, I got to make it a little bigger. So gotta make it bigger. Alright, so you drill out the riv nut size drill bit. You just wallow it out until this thing fits nice and snug. Like this thing is not, you have to use some force to get this thing out, but it's nice and snug all the way around. Alright, next thing you want to do, since this piece comes taped off, and you know, the rule of thumb is tape does not adhere to anything that has any surface contamination. So It's not going to surface if your piece is dirty, has fingerprints, has any oil residue. So I'll just use some wipeout. You can just use some alcohol, and I'm going to prep the area because I know this is where the tape is going to be. All right, let it dry. It's alcohol, so give it a couple seconds and it'll dry. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to remove all these little pieces. Alright, once you get all the tape off, I only left one tape on. That way I can put it on while all the other pieces are on. I'm going to just give it another good wipe, just because I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then you're just gonna eye it, make sure all your corners are pretty much, remember from when I had it on the tape, I know that this corner and then you want to line up your hole. And then from here, I remove this. I'm going to use the rag. I don't want to put my nasty fingerprints. Make sure your hole's still lined up. Boom. And then now, to secure it to the car, you need an Allen key. It's a really tiny Allen key. It's probably the smallest Allen key I've ever seen. And you're going to secure it into that rib nut. You don't need to go too crazy. It's carbon fiber. You don't want to break it. And then here comes the final touch. Another piece to the build. This is what makes it official. Mugen, baby. But like I did before, now since I put my nasty oily fingers all over that carbon fiber, I want to wipe that off. And then this time I'm going to get down on the ground because I have to eye it straight up. We officially have the Mugen front garnish installed. And today we have a lucky treat for you. Not only are we installing one Mugen piece, you heard me in the beginning. If you forgot, we got the shift knob to install. So let's jump in the car and we'll do this one. Alright, we got the Mugen shift knob in. I like to do things before I put it on camera, but since I already have it nice and tight and exactly where I wanted it, I don't want to mess around with it again. But I'll go over the basic steps on how to change out the shift knob. There's other YouTube videos out there, so there's other ways and resources to see how to get this thing off. But first things first, flathead screwdriver. I tape all my stuff because I don't want to leave any scratches on any of my pieces. And what you do is right here where this silver ring mounts up to, it goes flush with this bottom piece, you just pry it, boom, it'll pop down. I'll take my crescent, put it in there, hold that tight, remove the shift knob, and then you place your new shift knob. I do see a difference. I do feel a difference. This one is a lot lighter than this one, so we should see our shifting should get a little better and all that. If you guys liked what you guys saw today, the front garnish is installed, the Mugen shift knob is installed. Two things off the bucket list, checklists. Now we have to wait for this summer. King Motorsports is going to release, and Mugen's going to release quite a few parts in the summer, so stay tuned for that. Before the end of the video, I'll show you guys exactly what I bought from Eibach, all the little Mugen accessories. I'll set that up in my trunk right now, and then we'll check you in a little bit. Alright, so this is a few other goodies that I got from when I was at Eibach meet this past weekend on Saturday. This is the postcard that shows you all the list of all the upcoming pieces that Mugen has. So we already have now the push start, shift knob, front garnish, and that's about it. They do have the rear wing, the upper rear wing available, but before my memory card goes, I picked up the little tote. This thing is a nice little thing, has all my quick detailing stuff. I picked up this keychain that says Mugen. Picked up the lanyard. We're about to put this thing on. Totally forgot about this guy. Picked up some stickers, some Mugen stickers. These are the instructions for the front garnish. You know, you got to figure it out. Common sense, 10 millimeters. You tape it. You know, do all what you got to do. But it is in Japanese. That's why I figured I'd rather do a video and then get you guys the content. That way you can see somebody had done it before you. Then I picked myself up a limited edition Type R book. I'm number 17. I really don't know what the GG is. I have to look that up, so if you do know what that means, leave a comment below, school me up on it. But I have plenty of reading material now. Everything is about Type R's. Look at that. That is a beauty. The most beautiful car. So we have that. Alright, so yeah, I have this book. Here's another beautiful car. Beautiful. These are all my dream collector cars. But hey, you're gonna get a third installation. I totally forgot about this piece. So let's go ahead and put this one on. This one, alright, so what you want to do is just put the stock reverse inside out. Put this thing over that, and then you're gonna reverse this top one. Boom. Now you align everything, and there you guys have it. A Mugen Reservoir cover. Alright, so if you guys liked the video, I got this Mugen hat as well. But if you liked the video, please like, comment, share. A lot of good goodies that I got on this. That front garnish is just amazing. Let's take another look before we go. That thing is gorgeous. Alright, hope you guys had a good weekend. Till next time, Mugen Monday. Check us out on Instagram, All GT Life. Till the next one.